Okay, this is the Hachi bus system. We are gonna switch on the system, just plugging this USB connector. Here we are. Okay. It takes time to download the information from internet, first for bus number 440 and then for train number 1. We can see here the current time on the first 3 lines corresponding to bus number 40 and train number 1. The Hachi's bus system has 2 different alarm systems. The first one is the bus alarm system and the second one is the time alarm. We're gonna configure the time alarm. Just pushing this button is switch on, and keeping pressing the button enters to the configuration mode. And we can program the alarm to, for example, 17 hours and 43 minutes. Okay, it's ready. Okay, now we see here in the screen, on the screen, time alarm is switched on. This is the time where the alarm is going to be activated. This is the current time, so we only have to wait 10 seconds. Yes, it's activated. Well, we can switch off the alarm. Yes. Okay, now we are going to configure the bus alarm. Here we see is turn off the bus alarm. We are gonna switch on. By default is configured for line number 40, but we can select in this configuration mode between line number 40 and line number 1. Here we see the current time. In the first line we want to be advised is train number 1, and this is the time. So we are going to select train number 1. Now it is configured. We are just going to wait before the current time is 2 minutes or 3 minutes close to the 1858. In that time the alarm is gonna turn on. Now we see it's time 1854. So in 4 minutes it's gonna pass by my home the train number 1. Then if we want, we can turn off the bus alarm, and maybe we can select if we want between train number 1 or maybe bus number 40. For the Hachi's bus system we only need 2 connections. The first one is the Ethernet connection that goes to the router, and the second one is the power line, which is connected by USB to an USB eliminator. Okay, now I will show you how I got the information from the base text formula on the internet. I had to fill all these blank spaces with the Arduino using the Ethernet shield. This is the information I got. Let's gonna take a look to the Arduino. Okay. For the train number 1, we see the first train is 19 hours 38 minutes. Let's gonna take a look where it comes from. We see the first trip data. It corresponds to a bus which I don't want to take. So this information this time it doesn't matter to me. Then we see the second trip data. it's 19 hours 38 minutes, which correspond to the line which I want to take. So this information I want to save. So using some processing on the Arduino, I take this time because this corresponds to the line which I want to take. We can continue analyzing the data, but here comes the first time. Now let's gonna analyze where comes the information of bus number 40, which is almost basically the same. We only have to change this information, which is changed on the Arduino automatically. So the first data, we have here the bus number 40. Then we see bus number 40 at this time. This is interesting. This is our current time, as we know, 1936, and the web page shows us the first trip data 1927. So of course this is not my first train which is gonna pass, so I need to discard this information and save this information. So it's 1957, and the next bus here is 20 hours 27, and the next one is 20 hours and 2 minutes. Let's gonna take a look to the Hachi's bus system, and here we have the time: 19 hours 57 minutes, 20 hours 27, and finally 21 hours and 2 minutes. Thanks for watching us. Bye.